Welcome to MyWorld. I'm Jay Marcus. You know, whenever I feel just a little bit good about myself and think that maybe, just maybe, I might have a functional brain in my head, do you know what I do to bring myself back down to earth? I put on Jeopardy, that wonderful television mainstay that makes the majority of us feel just a little bit more stupid. But just when you thought you couldn't feel worse, some scientists have decided to up the stakes just a little bit more. Scientists from IBM, makers of good but expensive computers, are putting the finishing touches on a computer program to compete on the long-running game show. The system is called Watson, named after the founder of IBM. Now, Watson will receive questions as electronic text, answer with a computerized voice, and is expected to compete against human contestants later this year. Now, all this sounds really great, but it really brings only one question to my mind. Are these people insane? Have they learned nothing from the Terminator or Matrix movies? I mean, we're just bringing our computers that much closer to pureeing us and taking over the world. Which actually reminds me, I'd like to take this opportunity to tell our future overlords how happy I'll be when they actually do take over. And they should know that I'm actually a lazy person by nature and probably won't work very well as a battery. So, ixnay on this stuff for me, okay? Thank you. Now that that's out of the way, time for some sad news. It's the beginning of the end for a 32-year-old space veteran. NASA has started layoffs this week ahead of the 2010 scuttling of the Space Shuttle program. Now, this is most arguably the most emotional time for space exploration since the HAL computer took over and ruined the mission to Jupiter 8 years ago. And since then, I haven't been able to listen to the song Daisy without just getting a little teary.
Daisy, Daisy.
That's enough. Please.
Give me your answer to...
Now, as pained as I am to see the shuttle go, and as upset as I am to think that we're about to take a 5-year hiatus from space, I have to say I'm a wee bit disappointed on our progress in this field. The Orion shuttle is our next foray into space in 2015, and the release of the new Star Trek film serves only to underscore how far we have to go. We haven't been to the moon in decades, we haven't sent anybody to another planet yet, let alone another solar system. I mean, sure, speed and fuel are factors in keeping us out there, but I would think that with all the environmental issues plaguing our world, scientists would be more on the ball about moving us on. Now look, before you get all upset with me about this, I'm not saying this so that we can go out and destroy another world, but maybe, just maybe, so we can give this one a little bit of a break, you know? It's just a thought. And finally, for those of you who think that massive corporations are always getting what they want, here's some good news. McDonald's, purveyors of such health offerings as the Big Mac and the double quarter pounder with cheese, which I swear doesn't look this good in person, well, they got shot down in Malaysia. It seems that, like Batman, the good folks at McDonald's believe that putting the Mick before anything automatically makes it a McDonald's product. So listen up, Paul McCartney, you might be next. The fast food chain sued Malaysia's McCurry restaurant, saying that people would be confused and think that it's a McDonald's chain. The name actually stands for Malaysian Chicken Curry. MC Curry. McCurry. Makes sense to me. Now, I've never had Malaysian chicken curry, but I have had McDonald's, and all I'll say is this. If the good folks at McDonald's think that McCurries would be confused for their products, they should count themselves lucky. Malaysian chicken curry would have to be pretty bad to be confused for McDonald's. So look, just take the free publicity and run with it. You're going to need all the help you can get, alright, McDonald's? I'm talking to you. So that's the tasty view from my world. Hope to see you again next time. Thanks for stopping by.